right, good morning from International Falls, Minnesota. The coldest spot in the continental U.S. Today, though, it's kind of warm for here, 25 degrees, kind of balmy. So anyway, I'm going out. I'm going to do like a little half hour, my little 2-mile power walk to begin with, and then I'm meeting the race director for Arrowhead up here, Ken Krieger. He's a great guy, and we're going to go out and do a 4-hour hike on the trail. So I'm definitely getting in the groove, a little more comfortable all the time, a little more, you know, I got my gaiters on today, testing those out, making sure they fit right, because the last time I wore them was with mountain climbing boots. So get them fit right for these, for my running shoes, my Gore-Tex shoes, my trail shoes. Anyway, yeah, I love it. I'm gonna get out there right now. All right, just in my first mile. It's like a little over 17. It's pretty heavy, like 17:20, maybe something like that. The trail with the 25 degrees is definitely just a little bit softer. You're sliding a little bit more. You know, I even got the screw shoes on today, and you're definitely sliding a little bit more, and it slows you down a little bit. The worst conditions I've ever had out here, in my opinion, wasn't when it was negative 48. It was when it was like a blizzard and just dumping, and you know, it's not real cold and the snow is real soft, and it's just piling up on the trail. That's pretty tough conditions. I think only 8 people finished on foot that year out of 50 something, but it was and my buddy was one of them, the Mike. Anyway, so I am going out with the race director Ken from Arrowhead. He's such a great guy, and we're gonna do a 4-hour hike this afternoon, which will be great. But right now I'm just kind of getting the lay of the land, getting my little tempo walk in. I wonder if I could bring this one in under 17. But remember, I'm not putting any effort out. That's what I was telling my coach. He goes, these little 2-mile power walks, they take nothing out of me. All right, so hopefully you saw that. I brought that big bad boy in under 17, even with the slightly softer conditions. I've noticed once I warm up, I'm usually good for about a minute a mile faster, at least 30 seconds a mile faster when I do these power walks. Always quicker on the way back. But anyway, that was great. What I'm hoping out here is I get all kinds of different conditions while I'm still practicing for these races. It's like a softer trail, really hard trail. The hotter days, we gotta start whipping clothes off. You gotta whip off, you know, layers and get that faster, getting the layers on and off. Just, yeah, the slushier snow, the really cold, hard rock snow. So I'm out here, I'm hoping I get a variety of this stuff. And this is the place to get it. Like I said, I think it is supposed to be like minus 15 coming up next week or 10 days. And that'll be good. All right, I'm out at Arrowhead with my buddy Ken. And anyway, we're doing a little practice 4-hour hike out here. It's kind of a little bit of a warmer day. Snow's a little bit soft, but Ken just told me on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 5. That's about what I got grade-wise in school. About a 5. There you go. So anyway, I was gonna have him tell us a little bit. He's the race director. He just told me some awesome stories about how he finished one year and pushed his bike 85 miles, and he's tough, like really, really tough. Anyway, Ken, so what is it? Tell everybody about what about Arrowhead.
So Arrowhead Ultra 135, we start in International Falls, Minnesota, coldest city in the lower 48, and we go 135 miles on the Arrowhead Snowmobile Trail to Fortune Bay, Tower, Minnesota. It's the coldest city in the U.S. and we do it the end of January, which is the coldest time of the year.
That's why I hang out here.
Our motto is strength, endurance, solitude, and survival.
Ooh.
We limit our roster and we screen all our racers to make sure that we get qualified people. Historically, our finish rate is right around 52%. We've been as low as 20% and as high as 80%. Depends a lot on weather and trail conditions. And you have your choice, run, bike, or ski. One of the things that makes the race hard is there's very little support. You're not allowed any outside help. The only help you can get is from racers or volunteers. And there's only 3 aid stations along the way, and one of the aid stations only supplies water. You have to have mandatory survival gear, a 20 below sleeping bag, a bivy sack, a stove for melting snow, fuel, emergency calories, fire starters, reflective gear, flashing red lights. We are on a snowmobile trail, so we have to watch out for snowmobiles for racer safety. And we get some awesome people. About 2/3 of our racers are return racers. Some have been coming back. This is their 14th year. We have probably quite a few people that have been here more than 10 times. And so 2/3 veterans, 1/3 rookies. That's about the mix we try to keep.
Yeah, and these are like some of the toughest people around, man, who do this race.
Yep.
Wouldn't you agree? I totally know that, man.
I agree.
They are tough. These conditions can be super, I would say horrendous, man. That's what it feels like to me when there's a blizzard blowing in or minus 48 degrees. But what does it take to finish, Ken? What does it take to finish this? What do you need?
It takes a lot of training, and you're gonna be in some pain more than likely. Unless you're a really fast biker, you're gonna be out here probably. The cutoff is 60 hours, and there's a lot of people that get really close to that 60-hour mark. So plan on being out here a long time. We have concerns. You got to watch out. We've had issues with frostbite, trench foot, a couple broken bones. Certainly, we try to be safe, but pretty extreme conditions.
Yeah, and Ken does a great job. He's like just a super great host and very friendly to everybody. And it's an awesome race, man. It's just awesome, and it was voted in one of the top 50 hardest races in the world, right?
Yes.
And I was like, what number? Because I know it should be in like the top 10 or 5. And he goes, they didn't number it.
Yeah, we've been in New York Times, lots of really neat magazines, biking magazines, running magazines, skiing magazines, TV. We were just featured on the Weather Channel here a couple weeks ago. They were doing a focus on cold cities and how people embrace the cold.
Yeah, they always show pictures of people with the icicles coming down their beards, man. It looks horrible.
Yep.
That's why I don't wear a beard. I don't want to even look at a big icicle coming down like that.
Yep.
Anyway, it's going to be fun, man. We're going to go ahead and finish this workout off, and we'll be in touch. All right, so that was fun. Anyway, it was about a little over a 4-hour workout, about 12 miles, about 20-minute mile pace. It was pretty comfortable. I felt like it was comfortable. Could have kept doing it. It was a comfortable, casual. We chatted a lot, pace, which was really good. I think the screw shoes are, I don't know, about 3 hours. I could really feel the screws. I think I'm going to do without the screw shoes. So I talked to him a lot about, because Ken's up there when the winners come in and stuff, as the race director, and he says, yeah, the top guys they're just using trail shoes out there. So I think I'm going to take the screws out. I love them. I love the theory of it, but they do seem to hurt after a while. So it's probably not worth the pain to have the little extra traction of the screws. Anyway, it'll be the last of the screw shoes, but I'd like to have the 2 shoes to rotate, so I'll take the screws out of them and still use them. So anyway, awesome. Time to get something to eat. All right. That's a pretty good workout today. I'm a little tired. I'm going to sleep well. Anyway, there was no limit. Got my little temporary X chart here. No limit today because I did 4.5 hours of training, and when I go over 4, I can do as much calories as I want. That's my newest rule. So I get the big X. Keeping it alive. And I was told by my coach, like, do not fast again before Tuscobia, which is right here. So I will not be fasting in this area. Means I'll probably weigh 300 pounds by the time the race starts. No, I'm going to hold tight to my calories. I'm going to keep my calories at a reasonable level. I don't want to be huge for the race. Not a good idea. I don't want all that work to go down the drain, that's for sure. Anyway, eye of the tiger. Everybody have a great night.